in a recent video, we were asked about boarding day and getting on board your cruise ship at the cruise terminal. And we said there was far too much involved for us to just answer it as part of one of our other videos. So here we are, boarding day, embarkation, and this is going to be a whole video on the process.
I got what you want. Honey, honey, I got what you need. Honey, I got what you want.
Hi, we are Rob and Ali sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel.
So today we are at Brisbane International Cruise Terminal. We've driven up here, I've gone to the unloading bay and I've dropped Al off with the bags and then gone and parked the car. So I parked the car in P2, which is the in-between one. I've walked back because it's only a few minutes walk, and now we're going to go through the process of getting on board the ship, starting with dropping our bags off.
Now you can hear the hustle and bustle in the background unless Rob does his magic and kind of dubs that down a little bit, but it's very noisy.
I'll do my best.
You can hear the announcements. People are really excited getting dropped off. We've got buses to the right of us, cars to the left of us. Is there a song coming on here? And I'm stuck in the middle with you, babe.
You are. So let's be stuck in the middle with our bags on the way to the bag drop. So the first thing you do when you get here is drop off our bags. You can do this early if you arrive early. There's not a lot to do in Brisbane, but if you're in Sydney, you can drop your bags off early and go around the rocks or the shops or go and have a cup of tea, cup of coffee, drink, whatever.
It's a fabulous thing
There's
to do.
There's not a lot to do at Brisbane. So we are going to head off, drop our bags off at the bag drop and then go through the check-in process.
Okay. Just like if you are getting on an aeroplane and checking your luggage in, you do need luggage labels. So if you have a printer at home, or you can use something like Officeworks or Kmart, you print off your luggage tags on A4 paper and just fold them up and just staple them on. So it's nothing fancy. If you don't have that facility or you're not by a shop like that you can get them printed off, all the cruise terminals will have a little booth like this called luggage tags, and from here they will print them off for you. You need these because you won't see these cases again once you've checked them in. They will arrive like magic to your cabin.
And you also need them so they know where to take them.
Yes, that's right. So here we are, we've got ours printed, they're on the case, and I'm going to check my
The
bags.
queue's gone down. No, let's go and take these bags and drop them off.
Glasses on, off we go. Don't forget, if you've got your carry-on bags with anything that you need, don't check this in because you will not see this for a few hours until they arrive at your cabin.
Do not leave your tickets, identification or any other thing that you will need for checking in your bags.
Once you have checked your bags in and you enter the cruise terminal, there will be different stages that you have to pass through. All cruise terminals will have pretty much similar setup. So you will have people kind of wafting you through to get to the check-in desks. And at each stage, they don't check your tickets thoroughly, but they check that you actually have your tickets and sometimes your passports or your ID as well, to make sure that you don't get too far in the process without everything to hand. Now, we come in this way and they'll always have, just before you get to your check-in desks, queues, as in life, as in every situation you'll have queues. Depending on the cruise line, you and yourself, how you've done this, you may have already checked in online, so you will be partially checked in. Sometimes they call this kind of cruise ready. Sometimes you may have paid for priority boarding. You may have things like limited mobility and have priority boarding, or you may have booked a cabin that is kind of higher up in the hierarchy, kind of a suite or something that will give you priority boarding. Either way, it just depends on which queue you will go in. We were just in the normal, partially checked in. Our queue today, it looked like a big queue, it moved very quickly, and they had lots and lots of these check-in desks available to check in. This is the point where they will check your tickets, check your ID, and kind of, just check you in as if you were on an aeroplane or checking in at a hotel. It's the same sort of process as that. They may or may not give you your cruise cards at this point. It just depends. Sometimes they will have them in the door when you arrive on your ship. Sometimes you will get them like we did here. And then sometimes they will give you a little slip of paper and it'll give you all the essentials. This is really good. Don't just discard this. Quite often they will have QR codes on the back that will easily get you to access your app on your phone. And then also all the really essential things you need to know. So just keep that handy.
Also, as part of the check-in process, they will make sure that you have a valid photograph, that is one that meets their specifications. And if not, they will take a photograph of you while you are there. They will also check that you have got your account set up correctly so that you can pay for things while you're on board, which means you will have a credit card or debit card registered, or that you're going to put money onto your account once you get on board. They will do that as part of the check-in.
And I'm going to jump in here and tell you, if you have registered your credit card or debit card at home online, you need to have that card with you. Don't just register a card and leave it at home. You need that card with you.
You do.
And then you will move into security. If you have liquids on you, this is the point where they need to go down the sink or they will just confiscate them from you. So that's anything in a flask, water, anything like that. Even the baby's bottle, you have to empty that out, go through security. We can't show you security, but it's very much like at the airports where you will have all your luggage goes through and gets checked, and you will go through one of those security machines that beeps if you have anything metal. We have just been through security area. Now, bear in mind that in security, the tables that you have to lift your hand luggage on. So if you've got one of these little wheelie cases like this, here, just bear in mind how much you put on in that case. Because you're going to have to lift it. So you're not weight restricted as you are on if you're flying, but you do have to lift it onto the table. Now I quite actually find it quite difficult sometimes because I have it so full, and then you have to lift it off the other end. So it's just the normal security. Your cases will go through the kind of the x-ray machines. You'll have to go through the body one like that, and then you'll come through to what you call this? This is the immigration area. This is the same in every cruise terminal. So there's another queue to come through if you are obviously leaving the country. So here, we can't really show it to you, but it's just the same as those. You know, the zigzaggy kind of queues, the little booths at the end here, where they'll check your passport and stamp it. On the other side of that, when you're in Australia, if you have bought something in the last 60 days, there's a lot of details about this, but if you've bought something in the last 60 days and you have your receipt and you have it with you, you can claim your GST or your taxes. So in Australia, it's the GST, which is 10%. Doesn't sound a lot, but if you've bought things like camera equipment, I don't know, perfume and jewelry to come away with, Christmas is coming up, you're perhaps going to be stuffed full of Christmas presents, you can claim the GST back, the 10% back on all that if you've packed it with you. There's specific rules, but
We'll maybe do a separate video on the whole TRS because there's a lot of conditions around it, too many to go into right here.
We've done it, and I have to tell you, it feels like a bit of a win when you get on board that you get that 10% back. And there's a little booth over here. We're in Brisbane.
In Brisbane, it's just beyond the, just on the corner here is the counter.
But it'll be the same in any of the other cruise terminals. Once you've been through security, and then you've been through, I keep forgetting the name of it.
Border control.
Border control. That's it. You go into the walkway, depending on how far away, how long this walkway is. They're normally a pretty long walk to get onto the cruise ship. That's been our experience for all of them. So take your time. There's normally photograph stations along the way where you get your photograph taken and then you can see that on board. It's not obligatory, you don't have to have that done. It's not for any other purpose than for you to go and check it out in the photo gallery and either buy it or not buy it. So join in that, it's a bit of fun. And then you're on board your cruise ship. So let's take you on that little journey.
Of course, if you're not leaving the country, if you're doing a domestic cruise, You go through security, it's straight onto the ship, none of the immigration and border force.
So we're still on our journey to the ship. And here's one of the photo stations that we're coming up to. We're getting closer because the walkway's now become all glass. We're on board! Woohoo! We have now arrived on board. We've got our little cards. We're going to check in and yeah, go and find our cabin and just have a little look around the ship, get something to
do
eat.
our muster check-in.
So exciting. So checking in is kind of, when I say as easy as that, I guess it all depends on the size of the queues. That is probably the most arduous part about checking in, is queuing up.
It's nothing to be too worried, concerned, or about. It's quite a simple process. Can take a little while if it's a queue.
Yeah.
So hopefully you've enjoyed our little video as to the embarkation process. If you have, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and hit that notification button if you want to see more of our videos. We're going to get on board now and enjoy our cruise.
And thank you so much for watching. Every time you watch, you support our channel, and we are very grateful for that. Thank you, guys.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.